body feeling waist down, singing with the windows all the way down. Pick it up, you're moving down my face now. Ooh, had to let my head down, feel it in my body all the way down, singing out the windows all around town. Speed it up, I'm picking up the pace now, pace now. She balance, run around you all day. I'm just warming up. No wishing I saw you, it's blinding. Back even I don't need high beams. Wonder how I keep my pace. I'ma go, don't need no breaks. They can try to take my place, but I'm taking off. 더 깊숙이 날 찾지. 거침없이 다 풀어헤친 느낌으로 복잡하게 생각만 just let it go. Had to let my head down, rolling through my body feeling waist down, singing with the windows all the way down. Pick it up, you're moving down my face now. Ooh, had to let my head down, feel it in my body all the way down, singing out the windows all around town. Speed it up, I'm picking up the pace now, pace now.
Hi! Wow, I forget to turn on the mic. I was setting up for stream and I forgot to eat, so I'm gonna munch on a sandwich. You know, I totally forgot to send a friend of mine. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, I know I'm on Twitch, I'm sorry. I forgot to go and follow a friend of mine. There we go. There we go. Anyways. Now that's fixed up. Hey, what's up? Welcome to stream. If you're new here, I'm Ozzy Ocean. Nice to meet you. And, yeah. This is, what, day 2 of streaming? I don't remember set up a schedule yet, but one thing I did do is I added these, fuck, there we go. These borders right here. Huh? Huh? Not too bad for day 2. Huh? Pretty, okay, it's fine. But yeah, I went and added a little bit of borders right here. That was pretty cool. And got a bit of a plan today, mind you. And I wanted to first talk about what I did today. So, originally I'm from West Virginia, and if there's anything that you know about West Virginians, and anyone who's country, is the fact that, well, you like flea markets. Flea markets are like the best thing ever, you know? Like, you go to a flea market, you go down to barter, everything like that. Now, I'm currently in Florida, and Florida's got some nice, pretty solid flea markets as well. So I went down to the local flea market. Now, if you're new as well, my 2025 has been kind of wild, because earlier this year I was in South Korea, and I was living in South Korea for like 3 years, closer to 4 really. Then I got a new job, which then led me to go from South Korea all the way to mainland China which mainland China didn't work out. So I moved back here to America, and now it's kind of like this reset of life, basically. But during my time in South Korea, I was able to like visit Japan and Thailand for that period of time too. So, when it comes to like East Asia and stuff like that, I've been around. And I'm still kind of like getting used to like American culture, which has been very weird. But yeah, I went to a flea market today, and it was so weird because when I walked into the flea market in Florida, it was just so strange to me because I was literally just like, damn, this is like the same like shit as in when I was in like Thailand. So when I was in Thailand, I went to Bangkok for like a week, which is pretty fun. So I went to this place right here, Chatuchak, in Bangkok, Thailand, which was recommended to me. This is a really fun market to go to in Bangkok, especially if you're looking for like clothes for like really cheap but like pretty nice clothes. I got some pretty nice clothes and some good merch there too. Actually, this is where I got my little Buddha. Oh god, my webcam is just awful. It's okay. It is also a skill issue, but yeah, I got my little leaning Buddha at this market as well. So yeah, between that, this was a really solid market. But I thought it was just so funny. While I was at the flea market, so this is like the inside of there we go. This is the inside of Chatuchak. It's Chatuchak's outdoor market. This was like a section, and there were like thousands of these little markets with like clothes, jewelry, food, everything like that. And when I went to visit the flea market in Florida, where I am, I literally just sat there with such like weird realization where I was just like, oh wow, this is just the same shit as in Thailand. It was weird because like, obviously that market in Thailand, like this is like pretty famous. So like obviously it's gonna have like some higher quality stuff. But even then, like with the flea market I went to here in Florida, it was kind of like, damn, they're just selling clothes, cheaper clothes that are very, gung-ho America, and flags and tools and stuff like that. But it's all just like the same shit where you just got merchants trying to go and, sell you something and barter you down and whatnot. So I just thought that was like really, really interesting to like think about it, and regards like the food and stuff, it's like the same thing. It's like the I actually really just pulled up. Give me a second. What is it called? Oh, I just saw it. Ba-bam! Ba-bam! Oh. Okay, so it's this. This is where I went. This is literally where I went. Right here. Like, I was literally at this market right here. And, it's just like this stuff that I also saw in like Thailand, where it's just like, spices, kitchen supplies, like jewelry and everything. When I was in Thailand as well, like I bought some like, look at these cornhole. And these are nice cornhole boards right here. That's really nice. I like those. Anyways, I really like the Millennium Falcon one. That's actually really cool. But anyways, I just thought it was kind of weird how like being able to go to like the market in Thailand and then coming over to here, it was just like, wow, this is like similar to like the same stuff as like I saw there, which I thought was pretty interesting. But yeah, that wasn't like the only weird thing that happened. Because I guess like the parallel between like one side of the world and the other isn't really an obvious thing to occur. The part that was really, really weird is when I was driving home. When I was driving home, I got like a used car. When I got back to America, I bought a used car. Used cars is kind of like ups and down, left and right, whether or not you're going to have something that's like really good or something that's absolutely trash. So, there's always that like moment where there was one time years ago before I left for Korea. I literally was on the road driving on the interstate, and all of a sudden I hear like the person driving next to me, just a stranger, going and yelling, "Your tire's flat! Hey, your tire's flat!" And I'm freaking out, like, what the fuck? And then it turns out my tire was flat in the middle of the interstate, like years ago, right? Years ago. That's not today, right? Not today, but a very similar thing was happening, right? So today, I was driving back from the flea market, okay? I'm driving back from the flea market. And I'm thinking like everything's cool, everything's fine. And all of a sudden, I'm at a stoplight, and there's a dude to the right of me, in a car, obviously, and he just starts saying, "Hey! Hey!" And I'm wigging out because I'm thinking, oh shit, there's something wrong with my car. Maybe like the tire's flat and whatever. So I roll down my window, and I was like, "Hey, what's up?" And this dude has the audacity to go and say to me, "You want to buy a home theater?" What? Again, keep it in mind, okay? Keep this in mind, okay? God, okay. All right. I'm gonna use my sandwich, and here's my remote, okay? So the sandwich is okay. The sandwich is me. All right, the sandwich is me. All right, I'm driving my car. Right, and then here's a dude that's coming up next to me. Right, all right. This is me, mind my own business, driving home from the flea market. Whatever. And this dude, another guy. So this guy is going yelling, "Hey, hey!" And I'm like, "Oh, hello. Is there something wrong with my car?" And I was like, "No, you want a home theater?" Pardon? Yeah, you look like you want a home theater. Actually, I didn't say pardon. The moment he yelled, "Hey, do you want to buy a home theater?" I looked at him, I was like, "No!" Like, why? I'm like, in my head in that moment, I was really trying to figure out why in the world would anyone sitting at a stoplight, when that light turns green, we have to like move forward so we're not, a nuisance upon the rest of the like vehicular, like I can't think of the word, like, we're stopping traffic by going and trying to barter about a home theater set, which was even weirder because he was just like, I said no, and he's just like, "Hey, you look like you want a home theater set." And the weirdest part about it was like, at first I'm thinking in my head like, oh, he's just trying to give this away. And it's like, no, he wasn't. He wasn't trying to give it away. He literally said to me after I said no, he literally goes and says to me, he's like, "Hey, I can give you a good price." What? And remember, this is me. This is my car. This is not like person to person. I am in my car. This person is in this car. We are yelling as I'm waiting for the light to turn green to go home in my car. Okay? So this person is yelling across the road trying to sell me a home theater system as I am driving away from the flea market. I have not the slightest clue why he would think that I would want a home theater. All right, I have no idea. All I know, that was a very like strange, random incident, and I still don't understand what was occurring in that moment. Just weird. And why would I need a home entertainment system? That's just strange. I feel like that my everything is loud enough, and I live in an apartment anyways. I think my neighbors will go and hear enough of my shit. To put it on a lighter note, speaking of food, I'm still eating this. So I totally got sidetracked. I forgot to mention, at Tetra Chalk, this market right here, there's some pretty good food you can get. This is gonna sound really gross, but like the best food. Oh, damn it! I'm still getting used to it. Is this? This was one of like my favorite things that I ate in Bangkok. Where you're looking at, oh god damn it! Where you're looking at right here are squid eggs with like green curry on top. Like it's fried squid eggs with green curry on top. And I'm not gonna lie, these things are bomb. Like they look really, really gross. Like don't get me wrong, like these right here, they look oh god, what did I just touch? There we go. These right here, they look absolutely vile, right? Like they probably look really gross, right? But I'm not gonna lie, these were like really, really good. There was also like a spice that was thrown in there as well, not just like the green curry, but also like some spice to put in there with the squid eggs. But it was like really good. I still I honestly I still think about these squid eggs on a day-to-day basis, right? They're just like, they just taste like eggs, but like slimier, right? It just comes out of a squid, but it was like really, really good. And yeah, Thailand was pretty cool, especially that market. That market was really, really cool as well. I like that market a lot. And then also when I was in Thailand, I went to the I think it's like called it's like the Grand National Palace. Hold on. I feel I'm going for a purple. There it is. Okay, hold on. Did I do it right? Yes, I did. Yeah. Okay. The Grand Palace in Thailand. Oh, here we go. Grand Palace in Thailand. So when I was there, oh shot. So when I was there, beautiful, absolutely beautiful palace, right? You can see in video, but like the palace was like gorgeous while I was in Thailand, right? But while I was there as well, I got like one of the dopest photos that you could possibly take. Look at that. This was like the funniest photo ever because I went like by myself. So I was trying to take this photo alone at first and like put the phone on a timer. It was really windy out, so like hair's blowing. There was a lot of foot traffic. People are going left, right, up and down. And then I had a bunch of fails a lot of times. And then some family from like the US came up and helped me out with it. So it was like really, really cool. But yeah, I love this photo. So like this is like one of like the palaces. This isn't like the main palace. It's like a side house basically. And it was just like really pretty. So I just like had to get on the steps and take a photo of me like in front of it. So like the main palace, like inside the main palace has like the Emerald Buddha, which like you can't see, but it's just like the most insane thing possible that you could see there. It was like wild as hell. So yeah, you can't take any pictures, which if you do, the workers inside the palace where the Emerald Buddha is will like take your phone and like erase everything basically. But like seeing the Emerald Buddha was wild because not only do you have like this like Buddha that's like in the center, is like shiny and bright, but there's also like all this like treasure as well, like gold, like pure gold, and it was like candelabras and vases with like like, you know, I don't know if you want to call it like hieroglyphics or like design, but like there was like images on them, which is really cool. It was like really, really cool to like see it. I honestly wish there was I really wish there was an image of the Emerald Buddha. You know what? I wonder if there is. Hold on. Well, yeah, it's a temple of the Emerald Buddha. Oh, I should show you what I'm seeing. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I know it's a temple of the Emerald Buddha. Wait. Oh, damn. Oh, damn, that's... Okay. Okay, so it was true. It is true you can't personally take pictures of the Emerald Buddha. But for some reason, I get this must be like a government sign or something. I'm not really sure, but that's so interesting. Yeah, Thailand's most sacred temple has the most precious religious icon. Yeah, it's so funny. Like, you can't take any pictures, but I guess this picture is fine. Which I'm not gonna lie, this is a horrible picture. This is not a good picture. No, in person, this thing, you know what? They probably did that on purpose. They probably took an ass picture of the Emerald Buddha so you think it's not glorious, but in person, this thing is actually beautiful and shiny in person. Like, you got the emerald here, and then you have this like gold outfit, and it's like moronically shiny. So I almost feel like whoever took this photo probably wanted to make sure it was like the most garbage photo possible. Like, had to have been that, because that is not a good photo. That does not do it justice at all. But yeah, I honestly thought it was like really weird between like the flea market, making the parallel where like the flea market in freaking Florida and then the market in Thailand was just like the same thing, which I thought was funny. It's just like different cultures essentially. You know, it's like the same little lesson. There's all the same BS and whatever. So I thought that was interesting to kind of pull up. Now, if you've been here the past few streams, we've typically gone and been playing Expedition 33, right? But I figured for this stream we could do something a bit different this go around, right? Because I figured if we did anything, this would be a good stream to just kind of like chill and relax. And if there's anything that I really like, is I really, really like going chilling and watching movies. There's The problem is this, though. When it comes to watching any sort of movie on Twitch or any streaming platform, I am not famous at all. So I cannot get away with watching anything that would normally be cool to show normally, right? Love Island, no. 90 Day Fiance, no. Anything that's like copyright, no. Right? But the one thing that I can do as a very first time small streamer is I can go and put on some public domain movies. Unfortunately, I really do enjoy watching like the old timey movies anyways, like the black and white, which I think is really fun. And I think the more fun thing as well, is to also present my love of propaganda. Now, I really, really enjoy. Oh God, you can't even see me. What am I doing? There we go. I really, really enjoy going and viewing like propaganda movies and propaganda shorts. So if you don't know what propaganda is, here's a definition. So propaganda: information, especially of a biased or misleading nature, used to promote a particular cause, doctrine, or point of view. Now, the easier definition, according to Google, is propaganda is the deliberate spread of biased information, facts, rumors, or lies to influence public emotion or actions to support a specific cause, political agenda, or viewpoint, often by selectively presenting information or using emotional appeals rather than objective truth. So, of course, like the biggest example of propaganda is Super Size Me. I don't think I have to like really go into detail about how this could have been seen as like propaganda against, eating fast food, right? There's been a whole court case, but yeah, Morgan Spurlock obviously was going and putting on this show to go and present like this anti fast food joint, and I think it was because he was like vegan or vegetarian essentially. But yeah, it was just really funny because like, this movie, if you had never seen Super Size Me, had such a huge like throttle on the public view of fast food that I even remember when this came out in school, like we had to watch the movie and all of like the sizing, like the super sizings and everything that they used to have dropped down. And the super sizing sizes were like gone. But yeah, like hilariously enough, like it didn't exist. Now, of course, my enjoyment of watching like propaganda cartoons and stuff like that did not come from Super Size Me, not at all. It came from this show called Toonheads, which used to show on Cartoon Network. I remember like my brother and I, we would like stay up really late to go and watch Toonheads. It would only come on at midnight, and Toonheads, that says here, is an American animation anthology series consisting of Hanna-Barbera, Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer, Warner Brothers, and Popeye cartoon shorts, with interesting background information and trivia, probably about animators and voice actors like Mel Blanc, Tex. You get the gist, right? So it was kind of like this mix of like not only showing like old cartoons, but it was also this mixture of showing the old cartoons and giving context and background to it all. And one of my favorite episodes of Toonheads, and you can see too, like, each episode was very detailed about, focusing on, the overly polite gophers and, the the moment that Elmer Fudd was like was fat, right? But one of my favorites that really got me interested in propaganda was the wartime cartoons. Especially like in the U.S., World War II cartoons. World War II propaganda was so massive, especially with animation in general. And one of my favorite cartoon shorts, actually my favorite Looney Tunes short, is this one right here, Russian Rhapsody. In the short, what happens is basically you have these guys right here, the Gremlins. So we have in the short, Adolf Hitler is deciding to go and get in a plane and bomb Moscow in the short. And the reason that he's going out to do this is because all the other bombers who tried to go to Moscow to bomb it, all of their planes were destroyed by these guys, Gremlins. And along with this is also a little like musical as well. It's like, we're the Gremlins from the Kremlin. It's a really, really fun short, but more importantly, it's very like good propaganda. It was really good propaganda as well to like show Hitler as like a moron. It does state though, oh my god, where is it? Because I literally read this. Yeah. So from this book, 100 Greatest Looney Tune Cartoons, from animator Mark Kostler, which actually I actually do have the book right here. I really do love like old cartoon. I really do love like old timey cartoons like Looney Tunes and the old Mickey Mouses and the Hanna-Barbera. Like I grew up on that kind of stuff. So just getting this was really, really cool, especially because I was like raised on Looney Tunes. But of course, when they made Russian Rhapsody, like they didn't know about like Holocaust or anything like that. But they did make the propaganda to make Hitler go and look like a dumbass, right? Now, this is where we go and lead to the next part, which we have to go and explain, or not we, I have to go and explain why there's like this excessive drug use warning that's here anyways, right? So, let me go and explain this. First off, I am sober, right? I don't drink alcohol, nor do I smoke anything, right? It's just not my thing, not my vibe. I did it in, high school, college, whatever, but, I'm just not down with it anymore, right? The only thing I really drink a lot of is energy drinks. But I don't think the whole sober lifestyle is going to be that anti-caffeine, Though I could probably say that I have a problem when it comes to, caffeine. But in regards to why there's a warning of drug use and whatnot, this goes back to the public domain thing. It goes back to the public domain aspect and watching a movie. So, I thought that the most interesting movie that we could watch that was also propaganda and is also public domain and is a ridiculous film is Reefer Madness. So, I thought this was fun because this is from the Hash Marijuana and Hemp Museum from Amsterdam, Barcelona, right? So, this movie right here, which actually had multiple names, as a matter of fact. Let me head and roll down. Here it is. So, basically, 1937, the U.S. Wanted to establish a Marijuana Tax Act, right? So, making cannabis illegal. And to win over public opinion for this act, the U.S. government initiated some media offensive, which is legendary, right? So the U.S. government wanted to push out a lot of propaganda to make it seem like cannabis is like really, really bad, right? Which, I mean, what the worst thing? What is the worst thing that could happen if you smoke weed? Let's see what AI has to say about this. The worst potential outcomes of smoking weed, particularly heavy and long-term use, starting in adolescence. Okay, that's... Worst potential outcomes of smoking weed. Oh, particularly heavy and long-term use. Are psychosis. Oh, severe... Okay, that's not what it's advertising. Smoke weed once. Okay, there we go. Isn't it amazing how I went and altered the wording to get my viewpoint? No, I'm kidding. So the worst immediate effects of smoking weed once usually involves intense anxiety, panic attacks, paranoia, racing heart, confusion, or temporary psychosis, losing touch with reality, often called greening out. I've never heard that before. Yeah, but I mean, then again, I wrote what's the worst thing that could happen, and that's the worst. If I typed in realistic thing that could happen, yeah, the realistic thing, because I said worst for once, right? Which was a lot of bad things. But realistic, however, you'll likely feel a range of effects from euphoria, relaxation, altered perceptions, to anxiety, paranoia, impaired coordination, dry mouth, red eyes, increased heart rate, and memory thinking problems, while usually temporary, a scary panic attack if possible, especially for beginners, though lasting damage is unlikely from a single use unless you have an underlying condition or a teen whose brain is developing. As some studies suggest, early, even infrequent use might affect brain structure. And it seems like their sources are coming from here anyway, so we have that. But at the end of the day, when it comes to cannabis, it's not gonna make you murder someone or commit robbery or anything of that nature. But in regards to this film, however, Reefer Madness from 1936, this is the claim that they're trying to make from this movie, right? So let me go and see. Oh yeah, here it is. So our most famous, the message of these rather one-dimensional and melodramatic films was clear. The devil's herb transforms people into violent and sexually uninhibited monsters. Quote, marijuana is a shortcut to the insane asylum. Harry Anslinger laid it on even thicker when he said, marijuana is an addictive drug which produces in its users insanity, criminality, and death. So that's what we're gonna be watching. Is we're gonna be watching Reefer Madness. Now I've personally never seen the movie before. Look at this, Assassin of Youth. Like this is literally these are like posters. Like these are definitely posters. So anyways, you didn't even, oh my god, I am such a bad streamer. You didn't even see any of this. I'm so silly. Anyways, let me just show this so it's actually here. Hash of marijuana hemp, blah, blah, blah. And yes, I was not just saying it, talking out of my butt. Marijuana is a shortcut to the insane asylum. Marijuana is an addictive drug, which you already heard me, okay? Yeah, so all of this is what was being claimed in Reefer Madness. So what we're going to do is we are going to watch this because they have this video, this movie on YouTube for free. And again, it's public domain, mainly because the director of the movie didn't put in for like copyright appropriately, so it's just public domain. We can do whatever with it. So you saw my energy drink. Mwah! And I also got some Takis. I thought this would be like really good as well. Now don't worry, you've already spent all this time talking, eating a peanut butter sandwich. So I don't know how the crunching is gonna sound, but I'm gonna put my mic on mute while the film plays. I'll just check to make sure that the mics are all good. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I've never seen the movie before. I also. Don't start yet. I'm not ready. Okay. Should I make myself teeny tiny? I think I'll make myself teeny tiny, and I'll just move chat over here. I think that'll be fine. And I can just... Oh, hold on. Video capture. There we go. All right. I'll make myself... Nah, it'll be fine. Oh, who am I kidding? It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay. So, got the Takis. Got Reefer Madness. I'm going to go and turn off my mic. But of course, if I'm obviously going to comment and pause the movie and whatnot. So, first off, if you're watching, thanks for joining me. Let's go and watch them. Let's go and learn what marijuana, what marijuana can do to us if we smoke it one time. I totally forgot how old movies used to work, where the credits were at the beginning of the film and not the end of the film. I totally forgot about that. I would have totally skipped past this. Oh my god. I'm doing the Markiplier method when it comes to opening Takis. Okay, there we go. Now we're good. All right, I'm ready to rock and roll. All right. The incidents and characters portrayed in this motion picture are purely fictional, and any similarity to actual occurrences and living or deceased persons is coincidental. Thought you may need to read that. Oh my god, what is this? The motion picture you're about to witness. Oh, wait! Wait! This is about weed. Hold on. I'm gonna let this play. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Wait. The motion picture you're about to witness may startle you. It would not have been possible otherwise to sufficiently emphasize the frightful toll of the new drug menace, which is destroying the youth of America in alarmingly increasing numbers. Okay, marijuana. Oh my god, I did not. Okay, when I pulled up the museum, I did not realize that they were spelling marijuana like that. Like, we in 2025, soon to be 2026, spell marijuana with a J, like Marijuana. But here, they're spelling it marijuana. Anyways, marijuana is that drug a violent narcotic? Wait, what? Hold on. Wait. I gotta wipe the Takis off my fingers. Hold on, wait. Is marijuana a narcotic? Yes. Oh, it is narcotic. Oh, what do you know? I'll shut up now. Anyways. Marijuana is that a violent narcotic, an unspeakable scourge, the real public enemy number one. Its first effect is sudden, violent, uncontrollable laughter. Then comes dangerous hallucinations. Space expands, time slows down, almost stands still. Fixed ideas come next, conjuring up monstrous extravagances, followed by emotional disturbances, the total inability to direct thoughts, the loss of all power to resist physical emotions, leading to finally to acts of shocking violence, ending often in incurable insanity. In picturing its soul-destroying effects, no attempt was made to equivocate the scenes, the incidents, while fictionized for the purposes of this story, are based upon actual research into the results of marijuana addiction. If their stark reality will make you think, will make you aware that something must be done to wipe out this ghastly menace, then the picture will not have failed in its purpose. Because the dread marijuana may be reaching forth next for your son, or your daughter, or yours. I'm gonna give myself a little clap. I had not done that in a very long time. You know, bless my journalism degree.
Must be stopped. You and all other school parent groups about the country, and you must stand united on this and stamp out this frightful assassin of our youth. You can do it by bringing about compulsory education on the subject of narcotics in general, but dread marijuana in particular. That is the purpose of this meeting, ladies and gentlemen, to lay the foundation for a nationwide campaign by you to demand by law such compulsory education. Because it is only through enlightenment that this scourge can be wiped out. Out of the traffic in these drugs, a lawlessness that we can scarcely...
Why are you looking at me? Don't fourth wall me, okay? Now, I know that these look like, you know, little joints, okay? They are not, okay? These are Takis, all right? These are Takis. They are, I assume, Hispanic inspired, okay? But they're just little rolled up spicy tortillas, okay? I know you might think, but no. We put them in our mouths to crunch on them and enjoy the spices, okay? Now, your stupid butt will not enjoy this, okay? Now, I know what this looks like, but it's not what you think it is. So you stop it. Stop fourth walling me. Stop it.
Estimate has grown and is now flourishing. It exists in almost every city and hamlet in the country. It might be interesting and important for you to know some of the methods used in bringing these drugs into the country, and the work of the forces of law and order, which are daily combating the traffic, always at the risk of life by their agents. This ceaseless fight against the drug traffic is directed by the Department of Narcotics, Washington. I have received a letter of vital importance from a member of the Narcotics Bureau. I'm going to read this letter to you. My dear Dr. Carroll, the suppression of the use of marijuana and of the forces lurking behind it are the most important jobs this department is now engaged in. At the outset of this letter, there is one vital fact I would like to submit. There is a powerful agency. I speak of the school parent associations of this country, which can be invaluable in stamping out this scourge. Their help, their eternal vigilance, could be the deciding factor.
Wait. Is this like school parent conference? Is this supposed to represent like the entire world? Or at least like America? Like, oh God, where? Oh God.
Parent associations
Right.
of this country, which can be invaluable in stamping out this scourge. Their help, their...
Oh my God. Okay. So all these people in this room are supposed to represent all of America. Huh. I see a lot of middle-aged smokers in that room. Interesting. Okay. Please continue with your speech.
At the outset of this letter, there is one vital fact I would like to submit. There is a powerful agency. I speak of the school parent associations of this country, which can be invaluable in stamping out this scourge. Their help, their eternal vigilance, could be the deciding factor in our fight against it. The weed marijuana is grown in every state in the Union. Recently, in the city of Brooklyn, New York, a field of marijuana was found behind a tenement court. The weed was here being cultivated, regularly stripped and dried and sold in schools and at government army posts in and around New York. The dried leaves and berries are ground up and made into cigarettes by a simple hand machine.
Did he just say berries? He just said berries.
The deadly narcotic is thus quickly and easily prepared for its market. The sale of marijuana is even more difficult to detect and halt than the traffic in drugs such as opium, morphine, and heroin. They are hidden in fake jewelry cases, in the heels of shoes, women's shoes especially, because the...
Bro, why you gotta throw at the women? Wait, what the hell? How did we go from just marijuana to like heroin and cocaine and whatnot? What the hell?
Narcotic is thus quickly and easily prepared for its market. The sale of marijuana is even more difficult to detect and halt than the traffic in drugs such as opium, morphine, and heroin.
I did not pay attention.
They are hidden in fake jewelry cases, in the heels of shoes, women's shoes especially, because the drugs can be secreted in false heels. Hollow shaving brushes are another medium. Books with false...
He did not. Wait, let's go back. Did he really just throw pills?
Hollow shaving brushes.
When? No. When was weed at that time shaped into little pills?
In false heels. Hollow shaving brushes are another medium. Books with false centers are often used. Watch cases are convenient hiding places. The value of drugs thus seized is enormous. Recently, a huge supply of heroin was taken. It was concealed in an apparently harmless shipment of 35 barrels of olive oil. The deadly drug was burned in the incinerator of the Bureau of Engraving and Printing. And more vicious, more deadly, even than these soul-destroying drugs, is the menace of marijuana. No doubt many of you do not believe that these things do happen, but they cannot happen to you. You may also believe that the facts have been exaggerated. Let me tell you of something that happened right here in our own city. You probably read about it in the papers. However, I'll give you the real facts behind the case. There was an apartment near one of our high schools. It was run by a woman known as May Coleman.
Hey, come on, May, get up.
What time is it?
Time to get up and give this place a going over. Looks like the Marines had landed.
Oh, that bunch last night was high enough to take over the Marines and the Navy.
You better get on the job. Some of the kids may be up this afternoon.
Oh, Jack, we can get along without dragging those young kids up here.
Oh, why don't you button up your lip? You're always squawking about something. You got more static than the radio.
Jesus Christ, dude. Chill out. She's probably right. Damn, why haven't talked to her? You good, girl. You keep on talking. You're a dick. Your hat is stupid. Is that a brick? Is that like a cocaine brick? What?
Oh, greetings.
Well, hello, fella. How are you?
Fine, how are you? Come in. Come in. Glad to see you.
His name?
Should be right in. Just sit down and make yourself comfortable.
Hey, what kind of a joint is this, Eddie?
Oh, it's all right, Gwen. See, they probably had a party last night.
Oh.
Okay, but she also... Now, I don't know when the slang joint arrived in regards to, like, marijuana. But I'm really curious about if she meant joint as in, like, his house, and he just misunderstood what she meant. Or if she really was talking about her house.
A couple of your customers, May.
Yeah? They're old enough to know what they're doing. Not like those young kids you bring up here.
All right, all right. Listen, I'm going to blow.
Where are you going?
I got to make some deliveries, and I'll probably drop by Joe's place and bring back a couple of the kids.
Oh, I wish you'd lay off those kids.
Oh, why don't you get over their complex?
Alright, he's got the brick. Is it marijuana or is that cocaine?
Oh, by the way, Ralph, I'm sort of getting a little party Saturday afternoon over at my grandmother's. You know, the place with the swimming pool? Like to come?
Thanks, Eddie. Maybe I will.
I'd sure like to have you.
Okay, I'll probably drop over.
So long, Ralph.
See you later.
It's so formal.
Hey, Ralph. Hi, kid. Fine, Jack, and you? Oh, great. Where you headed? Oh. Hey, how do you like that? That's the one I was telling you about. Very nice.
I don't know why you want to make such a fuss over that Ralph Wiley.
Oh, he's a swell swimmer. He made the freshman team that year he went to college.
Yeah, and that lets him out. My dad knows his family. None of them were any good. Father and mother just got a divorce from Paris.
Yeah?
You know, Ralph runs around pretty much on his own. He's been in a couple of jams.
Well, I only kind of say hello to him. I don't go around with him.
Well, you better not. He's a little too old for it. That's what my dad said.
Hello, Mary. How are you, Bill?
How are you, Ralph?
Oh, hello, Ralph. You know my brother Jimmy, don't you?
Oh, I see. When he said the nice, huh? I didn't realize he was talking about the girl. I didn't know who he was talking. I thought he was talking about the girl, the guy, the car. I didn't really know, man. I know it's the girl.
How are you? Well, I'd like you to meet a friend of mine, Jack Perry. Mary, Bill. No.
How do you do?
Glad to know you.
Whoa, back it up.
I'd like you to meet a friend of mine, Jack.
I didn't realize Jungle Jack Perry was alive during this time. Oh, that's so phenomenal. I'm so happy to see that, he's a time traveler.
Perry. Mary, Bill.
Great wrestler, by the way.
Glad to know you. We're going over to Joe's place. Why don't you come along? We have a date to play a set of doubles. Oh, you can play anytime. Come on, we'll have some laughs.
Oh, we can't today, Ralph. Some other time.
Can I go along with you? Sure. Hey, I'll see you at dinner, sis.
What?
Don't be late, Jimmy.
I won't.
What was that shot? That was an ass shot. Okay, we're just looking at ass right now. Damn, they cheeked up.
Hey, he ain't no paper man.
Why, don't you know him? That's hot finger Curly.
Boy, he really swings out off with a jive. You want to dance?
Do it.
Are they already high? I'm so confused.
May's expecting us at the apartment a little later. Any new prospects?
Maybe.
I want to be doing this happy dance with someone. Dude, smoke outside. It's not a big deal. Okay, so the piano player's his piano playing is gonna be even better now, right?
You just finding that out?
Okay, arrogant much. Okay, now, okay, you got the power now.
Why can't we go now?
Good. Hey, kids, we're having a little party up at my girlfriend's apartment. Wouldn't you like to come? Oh, I'd love to. You want to come, don't you, Jenny?
Oh, sure. Any place with you.
Well, come along. We can all go in my car.
Damn, they are just all about business, huh? It's just right to the point. Just one place to another place. Oh. Okay, that's Jimmy, right? And that's Agnes. I can't tell.
It's sweet of you to help me, Bill.
Well, I'll try anything except domestic science.
I don't know who these people are, okay? They all look the same to me. They all look the same. They're white, they're proper, they have slick hair. I can't tell the difference. They all have the same shape and the same look. And this person's name is Bill. Who is Bill? Bill was not introduced in the exposition, okay? All right. Your name is Bill, and you like science, apparently.
Why, Bill, don't you want to learn something about running your own home?
The answer is no. You know, after that session we had yesterday, I went home and told Mother that the trouble with her pot roast gravy was she hadn't added 3 heaping teaspoonfuls of olive oil.
What did she say?
She didn't say anything. She just threw me out of the kitchen.
Well, I don't wonder. Hello, children. Hello, Mother.
Hello, Mrs. Lane.
That was sweet of you, Mother.
Gosh, hot chocolate. Thanks, Mrs. Lane.
I know you can't study on empty stomachs. Now then, enjoy yourself. He will.
She will too, Mrs. Lane. May I?
Oh, thank you, kind sir. You're so very, very kind.
Mary, before we do that math, how about reading some of this? It's swell.
Romeo and Juliet.
Don't you like it?
Uh-huh.
You know, when I study this, I kind of think of you. I just sort of feel as though you're there beside me.
They
Well, this-
die at the end. Why would you be thinking of her?
It is my soul that calls upon thy name. How silver sweet sound lovers' tongues by night, like softest music to attending ears.
You're focused on the wrong
Romeo.
part. Oh, God.
My dear,
I
What
know this is the
o'clock
romantic
tomorrow
part.
shall I send to thee?
by the hour of 9.
I will not fail. 'Tis 20 years till then.
Dog. Also, why are you peeping?
Well, I'll see you tonight, Mary. Bye, Mrs. Blake.
Goodbye.
So long. Gotcha. Oh!
Oh, Bill!
Well, I guess I'm all right. Well, bye. Bye.
Bye, Bill.
Oh, Junior.
Who is Junior?
Hey, Dad, you got anything for me?
Well, we certainly...
Don't bother your father every night. Have you?
There you are.
What made you so late, Bill? I was getting worried.
Oh, I had to study, Ma.
He was not. I saw him out walking with his girl. Bill's got a girl. Got a girl.
Dog. Okay, first off, I thought this was Grandpa. I was thinking this was Grandpa and this was Dad. And this kid was the son of this guy. But he is apparently the son of this guy. I swear to God, people just smoked a lot of cigs back in the day.
Mom, make him cut it out.
Junior,
Well, Bill has got a girl.
quiet. And put that candy away till after dinner. Henry, you shouldn't have given it.
Wait, so how old is this guy? Was he like 30? 30? 40? He looks like Grandpa.
Well, he has got a girlfriend, and her name is Mary.
Yeah, I'll shut you up.
Bill, Junior, put that carrying on. Junior!
Oh, that's the little they're all right there, young.
Mary's little Ann. Mary's little Ann. I didn't mean to Bill.
Is he that young?
Well, what I'm burned up about is it just didn't say Bill had a swell girl.
Gee, it must be love. She'd have to be swell for you to like her.
Uh-huh. Sounds like you want something. Come on, what is it?
Well, it's my model airplane. It won't work. Gosh, Bill, you could fix it. You can fix anything.
Okay, I'll fix it.
Dad, read me 20 pages, will you?
Yeah, here we are. See you. Hey, Jimmy.
Yep.
I've got to run over to Cedar Avenue for a minute. You've got a car, haven't you?
Why, yeah, my sister.
Mind giving me a lift?
Why, sure, come on.
Okay.
I'm really trying to figure out the ages of everyone. Oh, all right. All right, enjoy yourself. Cheers to that. Oh, this is awkward.
No, thank you.
Smart.
Well, here we are. Oh, thanks.
Oh, May, don't forget me.
Oh,
I never forget you. Oh, here. If you want a good smoke, try one of these.
how is he not already high from the secondhand smoke? That's the real question. How is Bill not already high from the secondhand smoke? Well, secondhand smoke didn't exist until like the 60s, so that's probably what happened.
I thought you were a squirt. Of course, if you're afraid. That's bitter. That's more like it. I know you like that. Really, you will. Now just take a puff of that.
Just be a minute, kid.
Hey, Jack, get me a cigarette before you go, will you?
Look, I think Jimmy has a cigarette problem. Jimmy definitely has a cigarette problem. That was not acting from Jimmy.
Hello, Jack.
Hi, boss.
How's business?
Getting better every day. Those kids sure go for it.
Swell.
Had to run over for a couple more cartons. Ran short today.
All right. Danny, pack 10 gross for Jack Perry. Who? Pete Daly. All right, send him in. It's all right, stay where you are.
I want to talk to you.
All right, go ahead. Jack's okay. What's the beef?
Listen, you never heard no beef when I had to sell that rotten gin.
You're after the dough, aren't you?
Yeah, but I don't need dough that bad. Taking two-bit pieces from kids.
There are millions of two-bit pieces just begging to be taken. Don't be a dope.
I'm just dope enough to draw the line selling hop to kids.
All right, Pete. You know what my policy's always been. If the boys are not satisfied, I'm always glad to have them retire. Retire permanently. So long.
I only wish you had a couple of kids so I could...
Get out!
Sick of what?
All right, Jack, pick up your stuff from Danny. They'll be ready by now.
Okay, boss.
Let's go, Jack. I'm red hot.
Better be careful how you drive it. The first thing you know, you'll be ice cold.
Take it easy, kid. Slow down. You'll kill somebody.
Okay. Why is he driving fast? He asked for a cig, not a marijuana. Oh! Oh, he dead. He is dead. Oh no, he's fine.
Mary, you're not eating your breakfast again. Bill Harper hasn't been around lately. Anything wrong between you two?
Why should there be anything wrong?
shouldn't be, I'm sure. And whatever it is isn't serious, I know.
I'm sorry, Mother, for snapping at you like that.
Don't worry about it, dear. Why don't you speak frankly to Bill? He'll be honest whatever the trouble is. I'm sure Bill Harper never lied about anything.
Yes, that's right. Bill's mother says he never lies.
There, you see?
You think it'd be all right if I speak to him about it?
Why, of course.
Oh, Jimmy. Sit down, darling, and I'll have your breakfast for you in a moment. Jimmy, there's something worrying you.
What have I got to worry about?
Why don't you tell me?
Well, for Pete's sake, don't start to cross-examine me, will you? I'm all right.
Jimmy! Don't let Mother see you like that.
There is no doubt that there is an organized gang distributing the narcotic to students, not only in my school, but all over the city. You government men have got to find some way to put an end to it.
Of course, I agree with you, Dr. Carroll. But do you realize that marijuana is not like other forms of dope? You see, it grows wild in almost every state in the Union. Therefore, there is practically no interstate commerce in the drug. As a result, the government's hands are tied. And frankly, the only sure cure is a widespread campaign in education.
Oh, it's all right to talk about education, Mr. Wyatt, but we educators can't do anything until the public is sufficiently aroused.
Let me show you something. In 1930, the records on marijuana in the Washington office of the Narcotics Division scarcely filled a small folder like this. Today, they fill cabinets. All these devoted to marijuana records. Here is an example. A 16-year-old lad apprehended in the act of staging a holdup. 16 years old and a marijuana addict. Here is a most tragic case.
Yes, I remember. Just a young boy. Under the influence of the drug, he killed his entire family with an axe.
What?
And there is a most vicious type of case. Here.
Was this in
A
GTA?
young girl, 17 years old, a reefer smoker, taken in a raid in the company with 5 young men. Here is a particularly flagrant case.
Yes, I remember. The newspapers made quite a play of it. In West Virginia, wasn't it?
Yes. And there are hundreds
Why
of them
gotta
coming
be
up,
nice
new
to me?
ones every day.
I'd like to take these records, if I may.
I'm sorry, I gotta pause this. I'm from West Virginia. Why is there a drive-by of West Virginia in this propaganda movie about the dangers of marijuana? Why you gotta hit my state? Why? Why mine? Why couldn't you have picked another state like Mississippi or Alabama? Or, I don't know, this is conservative, so California. Why did you have to pick West Virginia? Really? You're rude.
I feel they would be of invaluable assistance to me in combating the evil in my school.
You're very welcome, Dr. Carroll.
Thank you. Sit down, Bill. There seems to be something wrong. What is it? You were always a fine student. You always had excellent grades.
Well, I guess the work is getting a little harder, Dr. Carroll.
No, it isn't that. Bill, I'd like to help you. But of course I can't unless you let me. You're undermining your health.
Well, there's nothing, Dr. Carroll. Really, there isn't. I'll study harder, honest.
Honest. If you were being honest with me and honest with yourself, I'm afraid you'd tell me an entirely different story. Bill, I'm going to ask you a straightforward question. And I'd like to have a straightforward answer.
Yes.
Isn't it true that you have, perhaps unwillingly, acquired a certain harmful habit through association with certain undesirable people?
Good Lord.
Well?
Oh, no, sir, I haven't, Dr. Carroll. Well, that is, you see, I'm worried about something at home.
All right, my boy. We'll just have to let it go at that. But remember, if you ever want to confide in me, No one will ever be the wiser.
Thank you, Dr. Carroll.
Okay. Oh, God, that looks really bad. Okay, the way that the doc, first off, that was one question. He basically just asked Bill, "Are you hanging out with a bad crowd?" Bill replies, "No." "Well, all right, my boy." "Well, oh, that looks really bad too." He just like straight. He just did like a straight arm, like, okay, I can't do this on camera because it looks really bad. If you know what I'm talking about. I cannot do this by myself. Bad thumbnail, right? But he just like straight arm does it like a pat, pat, pat. And he's just like, "All right, well, good job, my lad. So if you need to go to get some help, I'll go and get you some help. Blah, blah, blah. You can always confide in me if you're going to do anything bad. I won't judge you." Even though you sat him down and like interrogated him in the worst way possible. Just very funny acting.
Hello, Mary. You want to play a set?
Thanks, Teddy, but I'm waiting for someone.
Well, if you're waiting for Bill, he hasn't been here for weeks.
Come on, Jimmy, please, don't be hard.
Wow. I want to be that happy.
Doesn't take that new kid long to catch on.
Don't take any of them long. Hey, don't you ever get fed?
You're feeding me, can't you see? Give me a knife and a fork, will you?
Get it yourself.
These two have the most interesting relationship. I want more of that. Oh my. Oh. Escándalo. What? This is from the This is from the 30s. Oh my. Mary's not gonna be happy about this. Not at all. Do you bash out? Wow.
Good morning, miss. We're from the police department.
Good morning.
We're tracing a hit-and-run driver. Someone caught the license number at the place of the accident but didn't get it quite right. So we're checking all numbers like it, and yours is one of them.
Well, I'll try to help you.
You remember what you did on the 29th of last month?
Oh, that was the day before Mother's birthday. Oh, yes, I remember that because I left school and went directly to the dressmaker's with Mother. I was there all afternoon.
Did you happen to loan your car to a couple of men?
No, I had the car all afternoon myself.
Well, thanks, miss. Sorry to have troubled you.
Tell me, was the person killed?
Unfortunately, he wasn't, but that's still no excuse for hit-and-run driving.
She gonna beat up Jimmy. I think that's Mary. She's gonna beat up
Has Jimmy Lane been here today?
He was in. He went over to May's place. You know where that is.
Well, he was going to wait for me here, so he didn't give me May's address. Are you sure Jimmy didn't leave any message for me? Mary?
No, he didn't. But I guess you're okay. I'll write it down for you.
Mary, come right in.
Is Jimmy here?
Oh, why, he's around somewhere. I think he went out to take Agnes home.
That's the
But he'll be
laughing
right
guy.
back.
I like
Come
the
in and sit
laughing
down,
guy.
Mary. And let me take your coat.
Laughing guy's fun.
Who's the new kid just came in?
Oh, it's that gal that Ralph's gone overboard for. It's funny, we've never been able to get her up here before.
Hey, scram, will you?
So that was not Jimmy, nor Bill. That was a different person that looks like them. That was smoke blown right.
Smoke, Mary?
Thanks. Are you sure Jimmy will be back soon?
Sure, any minute.
Oh, that was so sly. Oh, now she gonna get the marijuana. How can she not tell that's not a cig? Look at his eyes. He knows what he did. He knows what he did. Oh, that is not Mary. That is the other lady. Wow. Okay. Oh no, Mary's got the marijuana. Oh no. Oh my. Oh wow.
Say, what's the matter? Am I an orphan?
Where do you put it? You got a hollow leg?
Thanks, Steve.
Here, Mary. Oh, Mary, give me a kiss, Mary.
That's sexual harassment. That's sexual assault. Nope, that's sexual assault. Get out of here. Oh, that is disturbing. That is a no. You stop that. Bill, get out there and beat that guy up. You are sober now. You should be able to fight. Okay, dude, what? This is, I know this was like a norm in like the 20s and 30s, like old timey like shows and whatnot, that like, you know, sexual assault and sexual harassment was like a norm, and it was the oh help me. But like, this is very disturbing to watch. I want to make sure this is very clear. Not cool at all, not funny. And I really want Bill to come out in a sober little state and beat the shit out of him. So let's hope that happens. Thank you, Bill. Beat his ass.
Romeo. What o'clock tomorrow shall I send to thee?
It's sweet of you to help me, Bill.
Oh, thank you, Candy.
Oh, God. Yes! Beat his ass, Bill! Yes! The power of marijuana! Oh, what the? You got a gun? Oh! Mary's dead?
Jack, is she all right?
Oh, they're gonna blame this on the marijuana for sure. This had nothing to do with marijuana. Ralph, I want to pick your nose. This is your fault. This is your fault, Ralph.
Why don't you get out of here? Get out of here and forget you're ever in here today. I'll handle this. Now get going.
Also, screw you. I was liking you. Oh? We're really gonna blame marijuana. We're really gonna blame marijuana.
Here.
Now I'm mad.
Harry. Mary. Mary. What happened?
You killed her. Look, after I scram, you call the cops. And this is your story. Remember it. These two kids came up here for a couple of beers. You're out in the kitchen, you heard the shot. When you got in here, that's what you found. Just stick to that story.
Mary. Mary, speak to me.
Bill, you're a dumbass.
Mary.
Okay, Bill is a dumbass. Okay? I is not the marijuana at all. Or sorry, the marijuana. It is not the marijuana at all. Bill was fighting Ralph because Ralph was sexually. I'm learning all the names now. Bill was beating up Ralph because Ralph was sexually assaulting Mary, and then the other guy, which I did not get his name, the weed seller, then pulled out a gun to pistol whip him. For some reason, the gun was loaded with the safety off. And then all of a sudden, as they were wrestling for the gun, bang, which I assume was in the drug dealer's hand when all that happened, went through Mary. And then somehow, as Bill is knocked out, he just forgets what happened. And like, how does Bill not even think that, like, it was a tussle, like it was accidental, that the marijuana is Ralph's fault? Ralph's caused all this. I am in support of Bill. I really hope that at the end of this movie, which is not going to happen, this is marijuana propaganda, but at the end of this movie, I hope Bill comes back and totally destroys everyone. Also, I will say this, the actor who plays Bill, his facial expressions were just so over the top bad, but like glorious at the same time. Glorious. Okay. There's like 20 minutes left. Jimmy, that's Jimmy. Looks like a Roblox character.
Hello, Jack.
His name is Jack.
I was just talking to a friend of mine.
Oh my God, Jack! His name is Jack Perry. Jack Perry killed Mary. Okay, sorry.
A cop. Sergeant on the homicide squad. Guy you hit that day died.
Died? You didn't...
No. I didn't crack. I'm not going to. Nobody will ever know you were driving that car.
Well, thanks, Jack.
Just as long as you keep your mouth shut that you were ever up in May's apartment.
Why, sure, Jack, sure.
Okay.
we call Dr. Alfred Carroll to the stand?
Call Dr. Alfred Carroll to the stand.
Dr. Carroll, as principal of the Lakeside High School, did you, during the last 3 months, notice any changes in the demeanor and attitude of your student, William Hopper?
Yes, in a number of things. For example, at times disassociation of ideas. In another instance, I happened to attend the recent interscholastic tennis matches. And while Bill Hopper had been considered an exceedingly good player, I saw him miss the ball by as much as 3 or 4 feet. This, I understand, could be attributed to the use of marijuana. It causes errors in time and space.
Objection, Your Honor.
Or he just,
The witness is qualified to express opinions upon the effect of narcotics.
Sustained. Dr. Carroll has been called merely as a character witness.
Well, then, although you didn't know to your own knowledge that the defendant was using marijuana, did you notice any changes that would lead you to believe, as an educator, that he was under some severe mental strain, which might possibly have been induced by some drug?
Yes, I recall distinctly a few weeks ago. It was during a class of English literature. There was a serious discussion of Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet when he suddenly burst into an uncontrollable fit of hysterical laughter.
Oh, by the way, Dr. Carroll, 6 months ago, what would have been your opinion regarding the character of my client?
He was a fine, upstanding American boy, a good scholar, a good athlete, and representative of the caliber of young men we are proud to graduate from our school.
That's Ralph. He's a
Snap out of it,
butthole.
will you? It's not our fault. Why'd I ever bring him up there anyway? He's just a kid. I can't hang him.
Shut up, shut up!
Why don't you let yourself go? Talk. Go off your nuts and have me that way, too. It was his own fault, wasn't it?
Shut up! They've got us hidden out, haven't they? The cops can't find us.
Jack, I want to get out of this place.
You're going to stay here as long as we have to keep those two out there undercover. Until the trial's over. Or the boss gets a better idea.
But they're getting on my nerves.
It can't last much longer. I'm not worried about her. We got to keep him gagged.
Oh, he's about ready to crack.
All you got to do is keep him from having too many reefers.
Any day now, that punk will get hot. He'll probably spill and tell all he knows if he gets a chance.
I don't think he'll get it. I'll see you later.
Where are you going?
I'm going to see the boss.
Hello, Jack.
Hello, boss. What are we going to do about that Wiley guy?
Still jittery, huh?
I don't know what the punk's going to do.
Keep feeding him those hot sticks.
That's what May's been doing. That's no good. I got a hunch that he's due to crack when that Harper verdict comes in. If he's on the tee, he's liable to take a powder on us and blow his topper to the DA.
You mean you think we'd all be better off if he never heard the verdict? Well, what are you waiting for?
You know, for this being a anti-marijuana propaganda, they're making a lot of drug puns. A lot of drug puns.
You, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, have a duty to perform. A duty to yourselves and to our community. Mary Lane is dead. The evidence you've heard at this trial could not have failed to convince you of the guilt of the defendant. By his own admission, he pressed the trigger of the weapon that sent lovely and innocent Mary Lane
to a tragic and untimely death. We are not so much concerned about the motives behind the deed as to the deed itself. While the defendant has told you that he saw someone attacking Mary Lane, and that his mind went blank from that moment on, the defense has been unable to produce one witness to substantiate that statement. Now, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you have heard able men testify at this trial, men who have tried to bring out the fact that the defendant might have become momentarily insane when he fired the shot that killed Mary Lane. But the defense has been unable to prove that he was insane. William Harper was sane when he visited the apartment where the tragedy occurred. He was in the habit of visiting the place. He was sane when he went into a bedroom with another young woman. You've all heard what went on in that room. You heard it from the defendant's own lips. Involved as he was in a tawdry love affair, Mary Lane was in the way. She had found him out. In a moment of anger, he deliberately and willfully killed her.
Damn.
If such deeds are permitted to go unpunished, this community would cease to be a decent and safe place for us or our children to live. I do not believe I have to plead or even demand that you bring in a verdict to punish the defendant for the crime that he has committed against society. You are upright citizens. That is why you were chosen to judge another. And as honest, upright citizens, there is only one verdict which you can find, and that is a verdict of guilty.
I would have loved to
And
have an
this court
extended
will be
version
adjourned
to see the
until
evidence.
the jury's verdict is reached.
Like having extended time for the court scenes to really see what evidence he
I suppose
had.
you all feel the same about this case.
What are you talking about? You all are old.
But he might have been insane when he did it.
No, he wasn't. He knew what he was doing.
Oh my god, are they pleading insanity?
But supposing he was insane.
You can never make me believe it nor anybody else. We'll take a first vote.
Oh my god. Are we about to see 12 Angry Men? Also, this has nothing to do with marijuana. Sorry, marijuana. Has
11
nothing...
for conviction, 1 for acquittal.
Who's the one? Big claps. Big claps. We like you.
But there's a reasonable doubt about the boy's sanity. We can't.
No doubt about the fact that he murdered her. He admitted it himself. That wasn't the first time he was there.
What the fuck? Why is there a news? Why is there news? Why was that? Is this your reality?
We gotta make an example before boys like that contaminate all of our children. We can't have every murderer hiding behind the gag that he's insane. Sure, they see red before they kill somebody. But who's fault is it?
Me? That was S-tier gaslighting. Dude saw a noose and he said, yeah, let me see someone hang. Oh my Jesus Christ. This is an awful movie. There is no, like, questioning or judgment upon this. Like, this is bad, not good.
Have you reached a verdict? We have.
Now go ahead.
Defendant will rise.
Go ahead.
What is your verdict? We find the defendant guilty as charged.
Oh my God. Bill, you got a bad attorney. You were provided a horrible attorney. Good God. This is so trash. I'm sorry, is this a scene where they all leave? Why keep this scene in? This scene could have been... They just wasted like 5 seconds of this movie having the entire court adjourn. That extra 5 seconds could have been, you know, one scene that was a little more justification why they did a guilty charge. Dude, that old guy, when he saw the noose, oh my God, he was just bloodthirsty. Like, it almost seemed like he wanted to kill Mary. Dude, that old guy, so I like little tiny mustache man, okay? I like little tiny mustache man. Little tiny mustache guy, smartest dude. He got gaslit to death. I don't know how. Like, I almost feel a little mustache dude was like threatened to get hung as well. That's the only way I could like fear of his own life. Jesus Christ, this movie is so bad. Like, it's ridiculous.
Give me the creeps.
Oh my God, can you smoke some weed?
What do you want?
Bring me some reefers.
Oh my God, give him a reefer. If this is how he is, let him smoke some weed and laugh. He was way more likable.
They're going to hang him. Blanche, they're going to hang him.
Oh, come on. Get a hold of yourself. Here you are. And quit that crazy laughing.
Where's Jack? I want to get out of here.
They'll pick you up and hang you if you don't pipe down.
I want to see Jack. Jack. I want to see Jack. Jack.
You'd better quiet him. I can't do anything with him.
There you go. Get the THC in your body.
I've got to see Jack. We can't let that kid hang.
Oh my God, the THC is helping him learn about morals and empathy.
He'll be here. Don't worry. He'll be here in a little while.
I've got to see him. I've got to.
Oh, thank God. Maybe he'll pick up some feminism and not, you know, sexually assault people. But you know, baby steps, Ralph. Baby steps. Smoke up more. You'll grow as a person.
Come on, darling. Everything will be over soon. Do you want me to play something for you?
Yeah, that's it. Play something.
All right. Come on.
There you go. Bring him over. He's a little baked. There you go. Puff puff.
Honey, give me a smoke, will you?
There you go. Look, he's sharing. He's sharing. Look, he's nicer when he's high. See, this is telling me that people are nicer when they're high. There you go. Okay. What are you doing, dude? Is this the drugs? Is it? Oh, it's Jungle Jack Perry.
I know what you want. You want to kill me.
What?
You're crazy. Take it easy, kid. I just want to talk to you.
to be fair to Ralph, okay? Ralph is a growing boy. To be fair to Ralph, when he said that he I'm assuming that was Jack Perry, unless I'm getting confused by some other white person. Ralph was correct. And Ralph was technically defending himself, unless it was the movie trope where you think a gun's gonna come out, but it turns out it's like a peppermint candy instead. You know, Gran Turismo, Clint Eastwood, sorry, spoilers. But, you know, assuming it was a gun, because it's the 30s, Ralph was technically in the right. Also, you know what? I gotta clap too, because Ralph is rocking some like beautiful like eyeliner and eye makeup. I know it's supposed to like, you know, represent his like sanity that he's no longer sane. But like, can we let's give claps to the actor here who's playing Ralph, you know, being progressive in 1936, you know, rocking the eyeliner and whatnot. He looks fantastic, by the way. Big snaps. Big snaps. Whoa. He's talking about his manhood right there.
Oh, how are you doing, Jack? Hurry. Are you ready to tell what you know?
Oh, they dropped an F-bomb. Oh, this is a 30s montage. The police are rolling. The Harper case taken into custody. Oh, come on. Let Bill free. He was just smoking some weed, defending his girl.
If we can gain some measure of leniency for my client, she is prepared to enter a plea of guilty and, in addition, turn state's evidence in the case of William Harper.
Yes!
I regret that this court is not prepared to bargain with justice.
I'll tell anyway. I was there. I saw it. I know who killed Mary. And I'll tell you who killed Mary Lane. It wasn't Bill. It was Jack.
Yes!
Jack Perry. He shot Mary, and then he put the gun in Bill's hand. We were all at the apartment one afternoon, and Mary came in looking for her brother. Bill and I, we'd been in another room. And Bill came in, he caught Ralph with Mary, and they started to fight. But it was Jack who had the gun. He was going to hit Bill over the head with it to make him stop. And then the gun went off. I saw it. I can see it now. It was horrible. And before we knew it, Mary was dead. But you see, Judge, Bill didn't know he hadn't killed Mary. He was so doped up, they made him think he had. Ralph wanted to tell you, too.
Wasn't this so?
Oh, if they'd only let him. But this is the truth, Judge. I'm telling you the truth. After Jack saw the poor thing was dead, he put the gun in Bill's hand. It was Jack's fault. And it was my fault, too.
Okay, accountability.
I got all of them to come up to the apartment. I'm just as much to blame. I am.
Do I understand you wish to plead guilty to a charge of fostering moral delinquency in the case of William Harper?
Yes, I'm guilty. I am.
prepare a statement for signature. And also an order setting aside the jury's verdict in the case of the people versus William Harper.
Let's go. Let's go.
In the interests of justice, I shall direct a verdict of not guilty.
Yes. Bill is safe.
Sign here, please.
Do we really need the scene of her signing her guilty verdict? Do we really need this scene? We did not need this scene. No, we did not.
You shall be brought into court on Thursday, the 17th, when sentence will be pronounced. Meanwhile, you will be held as a material witness in the case of the people versus Ralph Wiley.
I don't know how much longer this scene is. Okay, there's like 4 minutes. I don't know how much longer the scene is, but that took so long. That took so much film that we did not need that scene at all. That could have been used to like show Bill's descent into being a delinquent because he smoked the marijuana. But instead we have this wonderful resolution instead. Yeah, get out of here. Thank you for being accountable. Oh my god, Teddy Roosevelt.
In the hearings before this court today to what I hope will be the final actions revolving about an unhappy and unfortunate case, one whose horrible tragedy will forever remain with me. I am happy to have been enabled, before it was too late, to order the verdict of the jury in the case of the people versus William Harper to be set aside. But, young man, although this court is convinced that to declare you guilty would have been a gross miscarriage of justice, we cannot condone your acts.
Okay.
And we can express only the hope that your experiences may not alone keep you, but thousands of others from the vicious pitfalls of marijuana. Thus, I am ordering you to remain in this court during the next case, so that you will be obliged to witness what you yourself so narrowly escaped. Call the case of the people versus Ralph Wiley.
Our guy Ralph.
Bill.
Bill.
There's Jimmy. Oh, there's Jimmy. Jimmy! What? Is Jimmy not gonna suffer consequences for the hit and run? Hi, Ralph.
Your Honor, in this case, the state waives trial of the defendant, Ralph Wiley. It is recommended, Your Honor, that the defendant be placed in an institution for the criminally insane for the rest of his natural life. Defendant, counsel, joins the state in this request.
Since counsel for the defense, as well as counsel for the state, seem to agree on this, I see no reason why the request should not be granted.
That happened right here, to your neighbors. It is not too much to say that in your hands lies the possibility of averting other tragedies like it. We must work untiringly so that our children are obliged to learn the truth, because it is only through knowledge that we can safely protect them.
Failing this, the next tragedy may be that of your daughter, or your son, or yours, or yours, or yours.
I don't have children to tell. I have no children to tell. Okay. Well, round of applause. Round of applause. Round of applause, everyone. Woo! Reefer Madness. Yeah, that was madness. That was not good. Let's start off there. Secondly, hold on. I just want to go back. In the film. First off, I wish that we had more scenes with these two. These two were really, really funny. I like their 1930s banter back and forth. Now I want to get to the freaking court scene when there are 12 angry men in it and showing that. Oh my god. This video had chapters and then there were no chapters. Okay, oh wait, it's like right here. Okay. First off, okay, this guy sucks. This guy is like evil. I don't understand how this guy even got into the jury or was accepted, but he just wanted a bloodbath. He wanted to kill someone without a doubt, with the little the noose hanging thing. Okay? The only one, and I just had to play it, this guy right here. See this guy? This guy is great. This guy's the only one in that jury that had made any common sense. All right? He's the only one that made any sort of doubt that Bill did anything wrong. We love this man. This man is great. Yeah, that man, phenomenal. We love our tiny mustache guy. But yeah, when it comes to the marijuana propaganda, I don't really understand how that was supposed to be anti-marijuana, but it was more like a tool. Like, it seemed like those people who were selling the marijuana were just shady anyways. Like, sure, maybe marijuana was like on the side, but it didn't seem like they were not selling other narcotics. And also when it comes to Bill, like, it wasn't even the weed at all. It wasn't even the weed at all. It was literally like, he was in a bad place, bad time. His girl comes in, Ralph, who, by the way, Ralph, the little mascara man, where's our guy Ralph? Where's the assaulter? There he is. Better one. Oh god. Yeah, there he is. There's Ralph. This guy right here, our laughing guy right here. Maybe I get a better. No, that's before. That's that. Good God, can I get up? Ah, there it is. Ralph. There's our laughing guy, Ralph, right here. He was, oh my God, you can't even see what I'm doing. You can't even see what I'm doing right now. Okay, there we go. Yeah, Ralph, this guy right here, right? Even without the marijuana, he was already insane. He was already whacked out on poo brain. So, like, the marijuana being in his system seemed to have helped him. Well, besides his viewpoints of women, of course. But, outside of that, like, he seemed to have chilled out a heck of a lot more after smoking some marijuana. And yeah, even then, like, at the end with with Ralphie boy over there, like, look at him. Dude's sober. That guy is sober before he even took any marijuana. He was already whacked out on poo brain. And I'm sorry, there's only one other piece of this story that no one mentioned, by the way, okay? Okay, first off, this scene where she jumps out the window, unexpected. Did not see that coming at all. Like, and that is not marijuana's fault. That is her own personal psyche and not wanting to actually suffer consequences after saying she would suffer consequences. And I don't even think if that happened in real life, like, the judgment on Bill would actually, like, go through at the end of the day. I don't even think that would go through at the end of the day. I'm not a law guy, obviously, but, like, yeah, but you know, if this piece of film taught me anything about marijuana, is that you know, if you're gonna smoke it, just be around the right people, and that's it. So yeah, well, hey, that's all I got. Here's squid eggs. And yeah, like I said, I don't know what streaming schedule I have. I'm still setting some stuff up, of course, but I appreciate you coming to hang out tonight. I hope you had a good time. And I will go and see you another time. Bye-bye. Peace.